Beginning November 1st, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as the Food Stamp Program, will be reduced. Some 900,000 Alabamians will be affected.
The decrease is a result of the expiration of the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, also known as the Stimulus Act.
That's Alabama DHR spokesman Barry Spear.
As an example, a family of four will see that has the maximum amount. We'll see a decrease from $668 a month to $632 a month. So if from April 2009 to November 1st, 2013, there had not been a stimulus package, this is the amount that they would get based on inflation.
Organizations that serve as food pantries or food banks are preparing for an influx of individuals and families needing assistance to make up for the loss of food stamp benefits. Mary Jones is with the Greater Birmingham Ministries. She says their donations are already down.
We presently see 50 families a week. That's just one Friday out of the month. We have people that show up that we have to turn away already. And the person that will come tomorrow cannot come back for 90 days. And to give people 2 bags of grocery that's going to last them for 90 days doesn't go very far.
Those sentiments echoed by Ava Wise, Executive Director of Project Hopewell.
We are serving 400 individuals a month, which is about 150 to 175 families. We all sort of we're in the network of we'll do the referrals, but the thing about it is everybody we're referring it to, we're all in the same situation. So we're still ending up with people without food. So that's a never-ending cycle.
Wise says more help from the public will be needed to help Project Hopewell and others like it to help those who are food insecure. We understand that members of Congress are trying to hammer out a deal on Farm Bill, which includes spending for food stamps. Is it possible the cuts beginning in November could be restored if some type of an agreement is reached?
There's any number of possibilities of what will happen with the Farm Bill. The number that they're using right now is basically working with the cost in consumer price index and those sort of things. If there had never been a stimulus package, so if from April 2009 to November 1st, 2013, there had not been a stimulus package, this is the amount that they would get based on inflation.
DHR spokesman Barry Spear with us. Barry, we've been talking with representatives of local food banks and food pantries, and they're concerned their donations are already down, and because of these cuts now, they're expecting more people coming their way. Your thoughts?
It's possible. They're going to see a reduction of about 5.5% in what their benefits currently are, which may create a hardship for some people, and I imagine that's the way they'll try to take care of that loss is by going to food banks or their local church or other places that may provide food.
Once again, Mary Jones from the Greater Birmingham Ministries. So you say you have about 50 people now that need food assistance.
That's just one Friday out of the month. We have people that show up that we have to turn away already, is my point. And so with this cut, we'll probably be turning away more people on a Friday than we have in the past.
And that, again, puts stress on other organizations because of what's going to happen in the next few days.
It puts stress on other organizations, puts stress on it. First of all, it puts stress on the person. There are people who are still very embarrassed, or use the word ashamed, to come and say, I need food. Usually it's in tears. This is my first time. I've never done this before. And that's the crowd that we are seeing now.
Ms. Jones, if you had an opportunity to speak with someone in Congress about these cuts and their impact on those persons who are food insecure, what would be your message?
What's my message? The folks who have to make those decisions should rethink it, should think deeply, do some soul searching about the people that are being impacted by these crises. And when I watched, I guess I shouldn't call it a station, but to see that the number of Congress folks who get money themselves from the government, yet they want to cut and take away from everybody else. That's just me is inhuman, inconsiderate of other folks.
Project Hopewell's Ava Wise. I did a story like this a few years ago in Montgomery about food insecurity, families who really needed the schools to feed their children. And what did those families do in the summer when school was out?
Well, Julius, we do participate with that in the summer, but we are very fortunate that summer program has been extended or expanded a little bit, where they have an after-school program that we participate. And currently we're serving 7,500 kids after school here in the greater Birmingham area with a meal after school.
What do you need the public to do?
We need the public to come out with non-perishable items. If you can add $5 more or something of non-perishable items in your grocery list, get them to our food banks. You can serve me directly or through United Way. That helps. I mean, we have members of our church that we're just asking, pick up a little something extra in your groceries. It goes a long way for somebody that doesn't have anything.
I'm Julius White.